If you're going to make a difference, God is going to ask you to do something that you're going to have to risk looking really foolish to do it. And you're going to wonder, is that really God? Or what if I fail? And you're going to want to play it safe. And I'm here to tell you that you're going to have to be willing to stand out in the crowd, be a little bit different, kind of swim against the mainstream a little bit, because God is going to ask you to do something really crazy. In fact, I think we ought to live more to please God than we ought to worry about looking foolish with other people. And if you're going to make a difference, then who cares what the world is saying? We oftentimes want to moisten our finger and stick it up and see what culture's saying. Isn't that right? What is everybody? What's acceptable and what's okay? And we just kind of want to fit in. But if you're going to make a difference, you've got to be willing to stand out in the crowd. And I think that too many times, Christians, we look just like the world. I mean, we're supposed to be set apart. But a lot of times people can't tell the difference between us and the world. We're not standing out at all. We're blending in so much, they don't even know that we're Christians. If you look at studies from Gallup and Barna, they show that people that label themselves as Christians, their divorce rate is just as high as those who don't say they're Christians. We're not standing out. We're kind of blending in. Amongst teenagers, sexual promiscuity is just as high amongst those who call themselves Christians as those who do not. Come on, stand out in the crowd, man. Say no. And just be willing to do something different. And I found that these studies, they show that people that label themselves as Christians, their giving isn't really different than those who aren't Christians. In other words, we're just as materialistic as the world. We're just as concerned about what's happening now and the things that we accumulate now. We don't really look any different than the world does anyway. I'm telling you, God wants us to stand out and to be a little bit different, and to people to look at us and go, I don't know what it is about that person, but there's something a little bit different in them. And if you're going to make a difference in this world, you have to stand out.